Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Elogee. I'm here today to announce that the NNDL Majors Division Season 2 has officially begun. Every team has drafted their team, and I'm here with the boys today to go over said teams. So the boys can say hello.
Yep. I hate my team.
Okay. AAA hates his team for some reason. Rosa...
We were going to have another special guest, but apparently the place that they're at refuses to turn down the radio. So, yeah.
Unfortunate.
But anyways, we're going to be going over everybody's teams, and we will be giving our thoughts on it. So expect a extremely long video. Anyways, okay, low-key, I don't even have the doc pulled up, so hold on.
This is going great. Rosa is supposed to be here, but he's like silent. I don't know if he's talking and we just can't hear him or...
Oh my god. Okay, anyway, so we're starting with the first draft here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the Gainesville Galates led, coached by A1 here, Johnny Boy. So we got a Tornadus T, Infernape, Z Togekiss, like a Slowbro, Amoonguss, Crocodile, Registeel, Z Hackster, Sharpedo, Ursaring, and Audino. This is definitely a powered draft right here.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah, notice that he drafted the nice quadruple
Regenerator. Mega Bro, Amoonguss, Audino, and Torn. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think he wanted to say, how he was, he got sniped so much, but I mean, that's not unusual of him. He always gets sniped a lot. So
yeah, this man got sniped like a total of 7 times this entire draft. Shoutouts to Andy for being the first person to snipe him round 1.
Hey.
With that first pick Heatran. But anyway, so overall, it's looking like a pretty heat draft. Nice speed control options with the Tornadus as usual and Infernape.
Yeah.
Then a Togekiss and Hackster destroying like the bulkier, slower drafts right here. Yeah, so we'll have Sharpedo for that nice speed boost and Ursaring, Slowbro for that TR option. So this is definitely extremely heat squad.
It sounded like John was pretty like upset with his team or like disappointed in it, but I still think it's pretty good. Like even aside from the obnoxious regen quad core. Like,
yeah, that's gonna be fun for you guys to face, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's gonna be real fun. Let's talk about hazards because I love doing that.
Oh yeah, and there's Infernape, Registeel, Crocodile. Well, yeah, he only has rocks, which is the unfortunate part, but he does have a lot of good hazard removal with Tornadus, Togekiss, and just Tornadus and Togekiss. But to be honest, Tornadus is an amazing defogger.
Yeah.
So, not the best hazard game, but definitely not the worst.
Nah.
Even rocks by itself is usually good.
Alright. Is that about it for A1 then?
Yeah, I think so. So overall, I'd probably give this draft like a solid like 8.5.
Yeah, I can say that. Just because like quad regen,
same.
like as well as decent offense too. So yeah.
Yep, and then next up right here we got the Washington Rotoms. Is a trip. I forget who keeps fucking commenting on the way I say Rotom, but apparently they're very nitpicky about it. But anyway, so we got that led by coached by Dragon with Z Celesteela, Clefable, Mega Gyarados, Rotom Heat, Dragalge, Rapirier, Hitmonlee, Z, Celigor, and Serena.
Good. Why does everyone who drafts Z Celis also draft Clefable?
Because that's the broken duo. Like, thank God people stopped them from drafting Garchomp along with it too.
You right?
Yeah, no, Celesteela plus Clefable, that's really good in itself. Andrew got that last season as well.
Yeah.
But unlike Andrew, Dargan actually made a good team. So, anyways, Mega Gyarados also really strong, really threatening. Rotom Heat, it's a decent defogger. Dragalge gets up their nice toxic spikes.
Oh yeah, Rapirier with more rocks.
Excel
We got
Core.
a Spinner and Hitmonlee. Oh, and then another spinner in Serena. Then we get Spike's options with Elogee. This is a really nice
Yeah,
team right here.
like a bunch of options.
I think the only complaint I probably have with this team is just the speed tiers. Just because it jumps from, like, if I remember correctly,
I think
Hitmonlee and then up to Elogee.
Yep.
So
Yeah, there's a point where they could run like Modest Alakazam or Adamant Pinsir, because they're not actually outspeeding an Elogee.
right.
So that might come back to bite Dargan,
Yeah.
but
Still,
yeah.
overall, I think it's a very solid team. I would say about 8.
yeah, I'd say 8 too. I like this team. Like,
yeah.
the only complaint I have about it is the speed tiers. Besides that, I like it.
Yeah.
Alright, and then next up, we got our boy Curtis.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the worst Special Town Weezings. Drafting the first pick Snorlax as usual with Mega
Yeah.
T-Tar this time, Tapu Bulu, Landorus Incarnate, Araquanid, Mew, Moltres, Magneton, and Hariyama. We see some returning faces from his Season 1 draft, but for the most part he has changed his entire draft right here.
Yeah, like
he already gets a 9 out of 10 for me just for drafting the God Moltres.
And we also talked about how he has I believe it's round 6 Mew.
yeah, like the Mew just chilling on his team like really makes this team like even better than it already is.
Yeah, and like Mew T-Tar, like
Yeah.
there's like
Yeah.
like one of your main ways of getting rid of ghosts from you that could like threaten it.
Mhm.
And luckily, for the most part, no one really drafted any ghosts that are faster than it, so that's like one less thing for me to worry about.
Yeah.
He's got that nice option for webs on Araquanid, which works out for his team because his fastest mon is Landorus, so it is a decent option on the team.
Yeah. And I see he doesn't
It's
have
like
he doesn't
offense.
does he have a Trick Rumor? I don't think he does.
I mean, unless you consider Mew a Trick Rumor.
Oh,
Oh,
true.
I mean, yeah, there is Mew actually. Never count out the Mew. Let me double check one thing real quick before you. Anyway, just keep talking about.
Well,
Other hazards, you got, Rocks, Mew, T-Tar.
Okay, yeah,
Landorus.
I didn't miss
Holy mackerel, you just went robotic. Rosa?
oh, Rosa, Rosa, you're becoming Optimus Prime, my guy.
I don't even know what Rosa's doing.
Did he just
He's like...
roll out?
He's
No, hold on. No, hold on. Is this better?
yeah, yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Rosa, what were you trying to say before you became a Transformer?
Right. Alright, so I just actually left the 2 Mons off by accident
Oh,
on
okay. The Haunter.
this draft. So he actually also has Turtonator and Haunter on the team.
Okay.
Oh, he has Haunter. Oh, that gets Trick Room too, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's the Trick Room option right there.
Alright.
And Turtonator, Hariyama, Snorlax, already looking like an extremely dominating force. Oh, and Araquanid in
Yep.
Trick Room too.
And then, of course, Araquanid still getting that webs option should he not decide not to have Trick Room. So he's got some pretty good... Oh, wow, that was bad. Some pretty good speed control options.
Yeah. I would say maybe an 8 or 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, this is definitely some power right here. I really like his fire, water, grass, and like fairy grass steel core right here. To be honest,
Wait, water?
it's like
Araquanid.
Bulu,
Okay.
Araquanid.
Yeah.
Bulu, Araquanid, Turtonator, and then Turtonator, Magneton, Bulu.
Okay, yeah.
Or Andy, Araquanid, how could you forget Araquanid's a water type?
I didn't see it. I'm
is
sorry.
his
I didn't
best-
see it, AAA battery. I'm sorry.
So anyway, so before we move on, so 8.5 out of everyone here.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, yeah. I see a lot of solid options here. Solid rockers, good hazards, great defogger, and just like Mew alone. So
Yep.
I have high
Don't know.
hopes for a good season
Oh,
for
wait.
Curtis. So we will see how this goes. And then we get Albania Altarius, K Kirby right here.
Okay.
Yep, another
With,
returning coach.
Yeah, with the Tapu Koko, Garchomp, denying Dargan the Garchomp Celesteela Fable Core. Then we got a base Scizor, base Slowbro, who he sniped A1 for. Shaman, Linoon Magod, Z Persian Alolan, Mega Glalie, Blaziken Archeops, and then the signature Z Oricorio.
Okay.
Back again. He did also snipe Garchomp from me as well, but I had another option for that. Regardless though, yeah, this team. Oh, go ahead, Andy.
I was just gonna say, like, looking at the team, I already love it just because I like some of the mons on it, like Garchomp, Shaman, Mega Glalie, Blaziken. As far as like how well it meshes, I think he's got, you know, decent options, and I think it'll, you know, translate into a, you know, nice team. What do you think?
Yeah, it's surprising, like, how a lot of teams can low-key lose to Z Tapu Koko though.
Yeah.
Even though A1 does have like Crocodile, for instance, a free Coco against him is very bad, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
And then I feel like one of the biggest things people gotta worry about is not to sleep on Linoon, because Linoon can actually 6-0 a team.
Yeah.
Yeah, Belly Drum Extreme Speed is not to be taken lightly.
And then along with, just in case Linoon gets chipped down prior, he does have the Z Parting Shot option to heal back basically any of his bonds to full that don't have recovery, like Blaziken, Mega Glalie, Archeops,
Yeah.
Garchomp, Tapu Koko.
Yeah, his team is actually fairly fast in comparison to most of these other teams.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, in all honesty, like, he is a bit lacking in hazards because he only has Archeops, Garchomp, and Mega Glalie for hazards with still thrusting spikes. But he also
He only has
has a
Coco.
pretty good options to get rid of them. Yeah, Coco, Scizor, a Blaziken actually gets debuffed too.
Are
fun
you
fact.
serious?
oh,
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Archeops. So, but overall, I really like this team's offensive presence,
Yep.
as well as the defensive synergy with the Mons, like Slowbro, Shaman,
Yeah.
and Scizor.
Definitely.
You know, Slowbro and Shaman are really the only bulk. Well, I guess Garchomp too. But those are
Scizor
really
too, like, hey, you
Yeah.
also forget base Scizor can also be reasonably bulky.
And a little
That's
Persian
true.
physically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. It's just I admit he does have.
Oh,
a nice,
hold on. We're also forgetting about Alolan Persian with that fur coat, guys.
I just said that, but all right.
I'd rate this about.
I'd give this a 9. I'd give this a 9.
I'd say 8.5, but still solid.
Yeah.
You're giving it a 5?
8.5.
He said 8.5.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear the 8 prior. My bad.
Yep.
Okay, so next up, we got the Dallas Deoxys, led by Predator 30, another returning coach, with the Zardex, Tapu Fini, Ferrothor,
Oh,
the
gosh.
God core right there. Then Porygon 2, Gligar, Alligator, Z Butterfree with shoutouts to Caesar, valid right here, Z Weavile, Honchkrow, and Swamp. Like, this is like borderline Zardex stall, like up until the Alligator.
Yeah. Yeah, Pred, last season, Pred was only able to take over a team for somebody, but he was able to draft a full team on his own this time, and honestly, this team... oh, man, I'm gonna hate going against this team.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, we got Ferrothorn, Gligar, Swampert for Rocks and Spikes. You have Gligar, Tapu Fini, and Honchkrow for Defog. You have Alligator, Zardex, could both set up and sweep a dragon. It's Weavile, who's just a pain to deal with,
Mm-hmm.
and then Honchcrow, who is a deceptively hard-hitting mon right there.
Yeah, Tapu Fini, Pharaoh, Zard X. That is extremely good.
Yep.
That's a really probably one of the best fire water grass cores of this draft.
As well as
Fairy Steel Dragon.
Fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he combines both into a single 3-mon core, which is fantastic.
Yeah, and then like top it off with like Porygon 2. That's just an annoying shit to deal with. Like even with knockoffs, this thing doesn't die.
Mm-hmm.
One thing, like his fastest thing is Weavile, and then it drops down to, I believe, Zard. So again, similar to, I think it was Dargon. He's got that one fast mon, then the rest of his team is a little slow. So that might hinder him a little, but still incredibly solid.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like in this case, like the synergy, like the defensive synergy really makes up for it.
Oh yeah,
Plus,
definitely.
again, just like Porygon 2, it's just a pain to deal with, along with these three. So
Yeah,
overall,
when you think of bulky mons with Eviolite, other than Chansey, this is probably the second mon you think of.
And then Gligar's the third.
I'd give this team a 9 out of 10.
Same.
Solid.
yeah, this is one of the like probably better teams just because of the synergy and just overall bulkiness alone. Like the only downside is just the speed tiers being Weavile and then Zardex, but overall this is still an amazing draft. I don't understand how he was able to get this, to be honest.
Yeah, for real.
So then, next up here, we've got the Haltom City Hydreigons, led
by your boy Dan, another returning coach here,
All right.
with the Mega Scizor, Mascot Hydreigon, Sylveon, Toxapex, Hoopa, Credilli, Necrozma, Whimsicott, Incineroar, and Murkrow.
This is a pretty bulky team overall.
Yeah.
It's
Slow
got
but
that nice-
bulky.
Yeah.
Like what is his
Like,
fastest? His fastest thing is what? Hydreigon? Oh, Whimsicott. Yeah.
No, Whimsicott, yeah. His Whimsicott then drops on the Hydreigon,
Okay.
which is again another problem that some of these drafts seem to be having.
Yeah.
Let's see the hazard.
Well, as far as hazard setting, he has Toxapex for the toxic spikes.
Cradilly and Necrozma for rocks, and that's it. And then for defoggers, we got Murkrow, Whimsicott,
Hydreigon, Mega Scizor.
Hydreigon, and Mega Scizor. So some decent options right there. Mega Scizor is overall great
Yeah.
defogger, and Whimsicott is also a pretty good one with that prankster defog as well.
Oh
As
yeah.
well as Murkrow with that prankster defog. So two priority defoggers.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
And then he's got, you know,
We have that nice Dragon Steel Fairy Core with Sylveon, Hydreigon, and Mega Scizor.
yeah. Not to mention
Yeah.
good old Toxapex just chilling.
He had Toxapex, Credilli, and Incineroar for the Fire Water Grass. And then we got the Power Necrozma right here.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
Z Necrozma, so this is definitely gonna be something every coach is gonna have to watch out for.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not something to be slept on. Physically and specially, he's got some really strong options.
Yeah.
Also we can't forget about that mini core between Necrozma and Incineroar right there. That's also a nice duo right there.
Yeah.
Dan carrying over his old mascot Incineroar into the new season, keeping that dark meat drafts right there, as I like to call, with that triple dark draft.
And then he picked his he renamed his team and chose his mascot again, so that's some dedication there.
Yeah, I'd give this team in my opinion, like a 9 out of 10.
I think
it's slow.
but
These options are extremely powerful.
I'd say 8.5 just because.
I'd be 8.5 myself. It is strong. It is a pretty good team nonetheless.
Yeah.
There's just something I want to say about it, but I can't think of it. Yeah, I can't think of it, so let's just move on.
All right.
Alright, and then next up right here, we have Carnarvon Conkelders, by, I guess, a new coach, Sion Evans right here, even though the name was here before. New coach.
Well,
The same
actually,
team
wasn't that originally led by Sion before he decided?
We don't talk about those times.
Yeah, we don't.
Oh,
Lock him up. Edit that out. Edit that out.
Wow.
Anyway,
Okay.
so
We have a team of Buzzswole, Urim Black,
Power.
Nihilego,
Power.
Lucario with Z-Move, Megalodios,
Even more
Silvally,
power.
Lycanroc Dusk with Z-Move,
Okay.
Power.
Cloyster, and Mudsdale. This man just has a team full of power.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
What is
legit,
this?
like straight up.
Got the.
Look at this team, like
Yeah.
double, like Beast Boost,
Yeah.
Karam, Megalodia, Cloyster, like good god, what is this hyper off?
I don't think it's even hyper offense. It looks more like just offense, because even his offensive options can go quite bulky.
True. Like
It's-
like Megalodios, Buzzwole, Nihilego, Spadef-wise. Kieran B never dies to one hit, so like, and then Mudsdale just chilling. So
And
Hazard game
probably
looking-
one of the
Hazard game looking decent too. Nihilego got dual options. Was it Lycanroc? Got Cloyster, set up spikes. I think Mudsdale gets rocks.
Mudsteel gets rocks now. And then defog options are looking a bit scarce with only Megalodios and Silvally.
And Cloyster can spin.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Cloyster can spin, but
Oh yeah,
I don't
almost
know.
forgot about that.
Cloyster might have better things to do than spin and set up hazards.
You're right.
Overall, I think I'd give this like a 7.5 or an 8. Just mainly because, for the most part, this lack of a better hazard control. Like, I like the hazard setters. There's not so much, his, options for hazard removal.
Fair enough. I would give it an 8.
Yeah, I think 8, yeah, probably 8 or 7.5. Still like the
I'll
team,
say-
but it's just a nitpick right there.
Yeah, no, an 8's fine. It's probably the most offensively based team of this draft. So,
I still believe in our boy Sion, hashtag Sirena.
Okay.
Watch this, Sion.
right.
Alright, and then up next right here we get our local cook, AAA leaving the Evansville Duwatch with the
Yep.
Z-Zero
Hey, can I say my
Aura.
own team?
Okay, fine, go ahead.
Okay. Well, for anyone who doesn't know, first off, my team changed from the Escavaliers to the DeWaters, so
All right.
hey. Yeah, I have Z-Moves Aurora, Gliscor,
Gay.
Jirachi,
Even more gay.
Floette Eternal form,
That's clean though.
base form Curum,
That's heat.
Mega Pidgeot,
Nice bird pieces.
Rhydon, Samurott with the Z move, because I gotta have that, and Superior.
Okay.
First off the bat, I'm already gonna give you a 7, well a -2, because he drafted Jirachi. But anyway,
Okay.
let me see here. For hazards, we get a Glasgow, Jirachi, Rhydon. Pretty good option. Then
Mhm.
for defoggers, we have Mega Pidgeot, Superior. Not that great, but I will respect the Superior defogger. I think Glasgow is an amazing defogger.
Mhm.
Yeah, Glasgore's in my opinion, one of the best hazard mons in general.
Yeah. So you've got Zero Aura, which is some heat right there. It's gonna be the first time we see it being used in the season because no one drafted it in minors for God knows why. And then you have the Float Eternal picking up the other mon that we're allowing this season.
Okay.
So AAA being greedy here.
Yeah.
Well, it's more like I want to test them, really.
Okay.
But if I wasn't that guy that wanted to run Z Samurott, I could have Z moved Superior and the Floette. It was honestly a really hard pick for me to choose between Zerora, Superior, and Floette as my Z move mons. But in the end, in the end just went with Zorora because it does have a lot of options.
Yeah.
I'm expecting you to run Sword Dance Superior at some point.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, digging into what I said earlier, I'm giving this an 8 out of 10.
I'd say 8.5 or 9.
Really?
Yeah. I like it.
I wouldn't even, honestly, I don't even like my own team, to be honest.
Hello?
Not that much. An 8 out of 10 is probably what I'd give myself for this team.
Okay.
Okay, and then next up, we got our boy right here.
Okay.
The local waifu leader, Andy, coaching the St. Louis Carvings here with this squadron of waifus right here.
Oh yeah.
So, Andy, how about you read us off your team?
Gladly. So we got the Heatran, Mega Garchomp, Zapdos, Rabombi, Roserade, Crawdaunt, Mismagius, Ambipom, Machamp, Cryogonal, and Leavanny. Not gonna lie,
So, at this point, why aren't you just a St. Louis for Bombies? Because you always seem to pick up for Bombi.
that was just coincidence. Rabombi just fit the best after my first 3 picks, I felt. But like I really wanted I really wanted Mega Garchomp after seeing what Tash did with it season 1. So
Alright, so you're paying homage to the amount of work he was able to put in it, taking him to second place.
Yeah. From there, I just build around it, like covering Ice and Fairy with Heatran, which I know I sniped John, so sorry, John, but had to do it. And then, here and there, picking some things. Like, my speed tiers are decent. I would have liked better, but I'm content. My hazard game is... Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. You got Heatran, Garchomp for rocks. Cragnole can spin. I think Leavanny can defog. I know it can Sticky Web. Or Bombi can Sticky Web. Roserade spikes, T-spikes. Zapdos can defog.
Hold on, if it doesn't get defogged, this is going to be a repeat of Flygon where Andy thought it gets rocks and that was the reason why he drafted it.
Rip.
Wait, did you make sure, what did he think got defog again? I'm sorry.
Leavanny.
I think Leavanny gets it, but it doesn't matter. I just wanted a grass type.
Oh, I mean, you have already had Roserade, so I guess you wanted another one?
Yeah, because a little paranoid about the ground weakness, but...
Okay, fair enough. So, yeah, I was about to see, you have like a pretty offensive, like, fire, water, grass core compared to, like, the normally bulkier ones that most people drafted.
Yeah, but I like my team overall. I'd probably give it 8.5.
Yeah, I think I'd give it like an 8 or 8.5.
You get a 10 out of 10 for me because you did Mismagius with a Z move.
Hey, I'll take it.
And actually, no, he gets a 9 for me because he drafted Ambigod.
Okay.
In all seriousness, though, 8.5 out of 10.
All right, fair enough.
All right. Yeah, I'll stick with my 9 here for the Ambigod.
Hey.
And then next up, we got Andy's arch nemesis, Cory, coaching the San Diego Snorlaxes with the Zealandorus Therian, Victini, Radamosh, Mega Diancie, Greninja, Decidueye, Como, Scavalier, Weezing, and Baby Snorlax right here.
Yep.
Nice Munchlax.
All I gotta say is, how did you guys let Cory get his first 4 picks?
I have no idea. I guess we just probably figured no one would spend like 180, 180, 180, and then 170 like on the same team, but Cory's really about it, so.
Yeah, this man actually used up almost 2/3 of his points on just his first 4 mons.
I mean, to be fair, that first 4 are really good bonds. So.
Yeah, like his whole team is really good, but like those first 4 are, yikes.
Yeah, they're all really good.
But anyway, for hazards, we got a Landoti, of course, with rocks and defog.
Yeah.
Diancie with rocks. Ninja with spikes and toxic spikes. Como with rocks, and then
Weezing with
toxic spikes. Then for defoggers and rapid spin, we have Lando, of course,
Yeah.
Rodham, Decidueye,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pretty solid.
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty good options, especially for the hazards too. I feel like Mega Diancie along with those defoggers alone should give Cory a good amount of hazard control.
Yeah.
Well, still, Munchlax is there. Can't wait to see what kind of work it puts in.
A lot.
Mm.
Expect that belly drum Munchlax sweep.
Yeah.
Anyway, so overall, I think I'd give this like a solid like 9
Yeah, I was
or
gonna say.
9.5.
I was gonna say 9. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's those first 4 power picks and then everything else, like, such a great team.
Yeah.
Yeah, not 9 out of 10 for me here.
You know what I'm really interested to see though, since Cory is probably one of the best in terms of draft format here, though. I feel like skill and mechanics wise, Fred and Tash still probably shadow him in that area. So I feel like this would be a really interesting thing to see once their weekly matchups come up.
Yeah.
Because we have Fred, someone who consistently makes a top 10 in OU, and then we have the god Cory here. So definitely
always
something
build
I want to
for
see.
us.
Okay, next up here we got the Friday Harbor Zangoose, coached by Spaz.
Okay.
We got Mega Alexam T-Tar, already a huge fan of the first 2 picks,
Yeah.
just because of how well they work together.
Oh yeah.
We have Florges, Jolteon, Excadrill, Celebi, Milotic, Mega Bayonet, Magmortar, and Scrafty. So overall, I'm really liking these picks,
Yeah.
to be honest. He has some nice speed control with Mega Alakazam and then Excadrill in the sand.
Got that
Good Cleric.
Magmortar Scrafty. Yeah, I like it.
Magmortar, Scrafty. Then, can't forget the Milotic, Celebi, Magmortar core right there. And I'm not entirely sure what Mega Bayonet's supposed to do, but I assume it has a purpose here.
Probably just like
It's his
priority.
nose type.
Yeah, I assume so. Then for
He doesn't-
hazards, we have T-Tar, Celebi, Excadrill. That's it,
That's it.
if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Then hazard removal, we have Florges, Excadrill, and that's it.
All right.
Something I admit I don't like about the team too much is his fairy answers are actually just an Excadrill. I mean, I guess Magmortar can as well, but those two are not particularly bulky.
Right.
Oh, his ground switch-ins are also lacking, so
Well, I mean, like, he has Celebi, but, like, which is a pretty good switch-in.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
and just Scrafty just being an overall great pivot, because thanks to Intimidate,
Yep.
and that nice split defenses. So he doesn't have the best, but he does have some options.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then, well, I mean, the speed tier thing comes back here as well, because it goes from Mega Alakazam to Jolteon, and then it drops down to Celebi.
Yeah.
So, kind of...
I'm not gonna give him the speed tier thing that much, because he does have, like, Excadrill Sand along with Mega Alakazam and Jolteon, which for the most part, compared to most teams, that's way more than what most teams already have.
You're
So,
right.
Like, I think his speed control is actually really good. So, yeah, I'm not gonna dock him too much on like his speed tiers right here.
Yep.
Alright, so overall, I think I'd give Spaz this draft like an 8 out of 10 right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say 8.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna go higher at first, but then after realizing some of the flaws, yeah, I don't think I could go higher than an 8. But I do like it.
Yeah, I really like it. Especially Mega Alakazam and T-Tar. Like, the offensive synergy right here is pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright. And then we're skipping the next one just because Alan needs to give me his damn draft. And then we got the Lord Shadow Tash leading the Islamic Iggly buffs
Okay.
with the let's see here, with Mega Lopunny, Alolan Muck, Nidoqueen, Suicune, Tangela, Bronzong, Chandelure, Z Diancie, Zygarde 10%, and then Z Thunder's Variant.
Good lord.
So,
Nice round 5 Tangela. But anyways,
I gotta say, I'm a pretty big fan of this one. Like, I really like the this bulky offensive team right here.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I was questioning the round 2 and 3 poison picks, but then like as soon as I started seeing the rest of this draft, like okay, that makes sense. Because Sweet Tune with Toxic Spikes is like the most AIDS thing to face.
Yeah. Like, this team has
and
so much going for it.
Honestly, until I saw the Bronzong, I really thought Tash drafted a team with no psychic resist for the second time.
Nah, he learned this time. He learned this time. Well, hold on. He has Alolan Muck. Hello.
Yeah,
oh,
AAA.
right. I am bad. I thought that was just regular Muck. Wow.
Yeah, round 2 regular Muck.
Yeah,
what you know about it?
But
Anyway.
anyway, hazards. We get Toxic Spike and rocks from Nidoqueen, rocks from Bronzong, rocks from Diancie, and that's it for that part.
Mm-hmm.
And then, where are your hazard removal options, Tash?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Thunderous.
He actually has... Thunderous is actually his only hazard removal. As much as I like the team, that's gonna...
Oh man. I'm not sure if Tash does this. I assume Tash has the plan. And there's no reason why it's like that.
Probably. I was gonna give it.
Kind of questionable.
I was gonna give this a 9.5.
Yeah, I was about to give it a 9.5, and then I realized, oh, his only hazard removal is Thunderous T. So
drops this to 8.5 at best for me.
Yeah, I think I'd do 8.5 here.
Maybe 9.
I feel like yeah, well, 8.5 or 9. Still feel like it's still like a really good draft. It's just that's like the one glaring weakness.
Yeah.
Alright, then lastly, we got our newcomer coach here, Sugoi, the Ontario Almastars, with probably the wildest drafts in this entire Majors division. Oh man. Okay, so round 1 Skarmory, then we get Megazord Y, then Mega Mawile, then Volcarona, Azumarill, Zygarde 50%, Porygon Z, Ditto, and then Dusclops.
Okay,
alright.
So I'll first off, this person drafted 2 very expensive megas.
Yep.
Neither of which are good without being mega.
Right.
She also drafted Volcarona, which is basically Zard. Why? Just without any boosts.
They're not like the same, but like you probably don't want them both on the same team just because the monumental.
I mean, like, though at the same time, I feel like Volcarona under Sun is definitely scary.
Oh, yeah, but like...
Here's one more glaring factor. Take a look at his team. Well, I don't know if it's Segoya, him or her. I actually don't know.
It's a her. Stop appropriating people's genders, AAA.
That's why I asked. Okay, just take a look at his team and realize that Skarmory is the only center of her hazard.
Hold on. You mean her? Her.
I did say her.
You said his again,
you said him.
But what did you say about Skarmory?
Skarmory is his only way of setting up hazard.
You just said his.
I said her.
You said his.
You both said his, but that's not the point. That's not the point. He's also got Rocks, Mega Mawile, and you can Ditto transform into a hazard setter, and there you go.
Her hazard game is not good at all.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like, she does have probably one of the best hazard setters with Skarmory, so that does kind of make up for it.
Yeah. But, like, Skarmory will probably also want to defog since he's got those 2 fire flying types. So, like...
That's probably going to be the only defogger they bring, honestly.
I have the prediction here that Sugoi's going to somehow manage to be, like, top 3 with this draft.
That would be...
Yeah,
bro.
It could happen, but like,
Sugoi for number 1, let's go.
I'm just gonna assume, like, just because Fred somehow knows this person, and he said she's good, I'm gonna take his word, and that she somehow has a plan for this wild-ass draft right here.
Alright.
Either way,
the draft overall, probably like 7.5.
Yeah.
I'd say 7.
I think 7.5 is fine, because despite it having, like, overlapping stuff and limited hazard control, he's still got power with, like, Zard Y, Volk, Zygarde, Azu, Mega Mawile. So, like...
Also, Porygon Z, but the blowback resists.
True.
So...
Yeah, I think 7.5 is fair.
Alright, and then for the final portion of this, everyone's top 3 drafts right here. Ando, how about we start with you? What are your top 3 as of now?
Like best or favorite or what?
Your best, in your opinion.
Okay, number 3 would probably be Pred, I want to say.
Yeah, that team is kind of BS right there.
I was gonna put Tash at number 1, but then I remembered his hazard game. I'll probably put Tash at 2 then, and then Cory at number 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cory as my number 1 as well, just because, again, how did he get these first 4 picks, and why did you all let him have that?
I can't answer that.
That's true. Although I'd actually put Cory. Well, Rosa, since you're already starting on your list, why don't you just go ahead and finish it?
All right, so yeah, Cory would definitely be my number 1, and then as for a second, probably give it to Fred here, just because of that huge synergistic draft, and then probably my third one would have to be John with his quad regen bullshit.
Okay.
Okay. Well, for third, I would definitely put A1 as well. Again, for quad regen. And honestly, again, despite him being sniped so much, A1 always manages to somehow pull through and put together a good team.
Yeah.
And this is no exception. For number 2, I'd actually put Cory. Because, again, those first 4 mons, they are amazing. But obviously, because he spent so much on those first 4 mons, it kind of just falls back there. I don't really like that, honestly, but I mean, it's still a good team, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
And then number 1, I'd put Pred.
Alright.
Because, again, the first 3 mons there are really good, and all the other mons after that are still solid. Even Butterfree.
Yeah, even Butterfree.
Anyways, I guess we all have Pred in different spots for our list then.
Yeah.
Well, Pred and Cory, I think.
Right. Well, me and Rosa had him at number 1. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cory's like my number 1, just because, like, the first 4 picks, in my opinion, just make up for everything else. Like, his, like, remaining picks aren't even bad.
Yeah,
They're
for
just
real.
Good pick. So, like, I don't know what you're going on about how those first 4 picks, like, affected his draft in AAA.
I mean, I just don't think... Okay, whatever.
Don't doubt the man, or else he'll bring that cookie jolt after you.
Oh no. I don't know what's worse, the Jolteon or the robotic Rosa.
Oh no, is this still happening
No,
again?
it's better
No,
now.
you're fine now. But yeah. Since it's not top 3, I'll just go ahead and put myself at...
Okay.
No, actually...
Wow,
no, I wouldn't-
AAA,
No,
ranking
honestly-
yourself.
No, honestly though, I wouldn't even put myself that high. I'd probably be in the bottom half of this easily if I ranked myself.
I don't know about that. I think it'd be more at middle. Well, I mean, in comparison to minors, a lot of these drafts are just, like, extremely close in terms of how good they are. Unlike minors, there's some, like, an obvious, this is, like, the definitive best draft in the
Right.
league. Like, all of these drafts, for the most part, are pretty good. Even though some just have a bigger, more glaring weaknesses than others. But,
Yeah.
like I said, overall, like, they're all, like, extremely solid drafts. Even though, some, like, I don't like Tash. I'm not sure why he didn't draft more hazard control, but like I said, I'm not gonna say too much yet. I might just to see how he does with this.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the Conkelders were still Pred, and I was gonna be like, oh, I gotta face him. Then I realized it was Scion, so that's gonna be an easy win.
Oh wow! Hear that, Scion? Make sure to lock this bitch up.
Okay, I believe that's all for this post-draft analysis then. Unless you guys have anything further.
Zion, make sure to lock him up. Give AAA that 0-1 to start off the season.
All right.
Well, if it starts off with an 0-1, I wouldn't even be mad. But, well, like I said before, that special guest we were going to have, unfortunately couldn't make it, but maybe he will next time.
Yep.
And who knows, maybe he was already in another video, depending when this is uploaded.
Yeah.
Right, Andy?
Right.
Right, Andy?
Right.
Right.
Thank you guys for watching this. Hopefully you look forward to the NNDL Majors Season 2. And until week 1, see you next time.